traveler. Seems like you enjoyed yourself with our resident werewolf. Glad you had fun. Did he keep you warm? Excellent. So, what can I do for you today? Creaking your neck, you say? Well, as it so happens, our resident masseuse actually has some availability today. He's a big guy. Big hands. Kind of a small brain. Don't tell him I said that. Well, if you follow me, I'll take you to him. He'll tell you everything about himself. He's a full orc. That's an orc with a K, not a C. He'll tell you the difference. Needless to say, he's very good at what he does. So, just follow me. Waaagh, are you in? Give him a second.
Oi then, what's all this then? Oi, is that a new you, me? How's it going? Name's Waaagh. Waaagh Skull Crusher. Or sometimes Waaagh Big Tooth, depending on who you ask. What brings you down here?
They're here for a massage. Waaagh.
Oh, one of my famous massages. Yeah, that's no problem, I can do that. Right and proper.
As you can see, he's very enthusiastic.
I am. Whatever that means. Anywho, won't you come on in? Your clothes could stay on if you want. That part's optional.
Very good. I'll leave you in his capable hands. Once you're done here, you can find me, and we'll chat some more. I know you probably have to be on your way soon, but I figure, why not give you the full works? Alright, Waaagh, take care of them, will you?
On me word as an orc, I'll take good care of them.
Right. Alright. I'll catch you later.
Now then, now that the big old boss is gone, you know what's funny? I used to be a war boss. You don't know what that is? Alright, well, you means ain't exactly cultured, so I'll excuse your ignorance. See, in orc society, the leader, the chieftain of a clan, is called a war boss. And the greatest of war bosses can get all the orcs together. At least, that's how them legends go, right? Well, I was a legendary war boss at one point, before I ended up having to come here. What you mean you don't believe me? Listen, I ain't no softy. Here, let me go ahead and start with your back. How about that? Anyway, as I was saying, right? Back in my tribe, I was a chieftain. I was a chieftain of the Skull Crushers. We got that name, sees, because what we do, kind of as a ritual, is smack each other in the head repeatedly. The first one to pass out loses. And I never lost. I was the biggest, baddest, meanest, greenest chieftain they'd ever seen. You know how I got my name, right? Waaagh. See, in orc culture, again, orc with a K, not a C, for us orcs, orc boys, the idea is that a Waaagh is a bunch of orcs together. So me, I was so tough, my father, he named me so that everyone knew it would take a lot of orcs to equal one of me. Sorry, didn't mean to be so rough on your back there. Truth of the matter is, that's how I got my name. But then this young whelp wants to challenge me for my power, my position, right? There, you mind turning a little bit, there you go. Anywho, so there I was, minding my own business, drinking, as you do, to pass the time. Turns out that rotten little turd tried to poison me. Except it didn't take. I survived, and I beat him in the fight. But unfortunately my clan ain't exactly the brightest, because of all the headbutting and whatnot. They said that because I had eaten the poison, or drank it rather, that I couldn't have survived, that I should be dead, and that no ghost would be leading the tribe. So he kind of won by default. Now I know what you're thinking, but Waaagh, why not kill him again? Why not beat him and take over again? But again, to the clan, I was dead. Can't come back from the dead. That there's madness. We had one undead orc once try to rule us all. That didn't end well for him, I'll tell you what. Oh, sorry. There we go. Is that deep enough? You want me to go deeper? Well, all right. Looks like Yisimi's really tough. There you go. Yeah. Get that right in there. So anyways, there I am, wandering about. And finally, I found this place. Turns out that they were looking for masseuse and some other business, if you catch my meaning. And, well, from there, that's how I got here. But you know that little piece of turd? He went around saying that the reason I was called Waaagh was because when my mama saw me face after I was born, she screamed, "Waaagh!" Which is wholly untrue and completely rude, if you ask me. Anyway, that's the story of my name. So what about yourself, traveller? You look like you've been all over the continent. Huh. You didn't come in from Stragos, did you? Nah, I had a company of friends who used to live near Stragos. Good bunch of mates. Too bad they died. I mean, that happens. You get into fights, you get rough, and then you die. It's the way to go. Nah, I wouldn't worry about it then. We orcs, we like to die. Because that's where glory comes from. Look at me, I'm huge. And if there is anything else out there that's big enough to take me on, well, it kind of deserves to. Anywho, you want to turn around and I can get the front end? No funny business, unless, of course, you're wanting some of the funny business. Truth be told, Mad says that costs extra like. But between you and me, I'd do it for freeze. If you're interested, is all I'm saying. Maybe next time? Oh, all right. I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering how these soft hands can make you feel so good. Well, they only aren't soft because I hadn't been fighting in a couple of years. But there's still plenty of strength in them, as you can tell. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to squeeze that hard. Oh, you all right? All right, excellent. I was worried there about a second. Anywho. So, as I was saying, there's all kinds of different orcs, you know. Not just us greenskins. Oh, yeah. We's the best of them, that's for sure. We travel with some goblins and whatnot. War bands, as we like to call ourselves. But you know, there are hundreds of us. Hundreds of different clans. Some who spell their name with a K, and some with a C. Those with the C, they're smaller, more like Ilmies. Rumour is they're actually made of half-orcs. But that's not entirely true. They're just the ones who mate it with humans, you see. The rest of us, well, we're full-blooded orcs. We don't really take to, mating with humans. Mostly because most of you wouldn't survive it, you see. We're a rough and tumble gang. In orc society, meaning ours, to get a female to get with you gotta beat out all the males. And then she decides whether she wants you or not. It's true. They are impressive, them ladies. There's even rumour of a tribe so far away called the Thick Tribe, with 2 C's. And them ladies is supposed to be the thickest, juiciest women you ever done seen. And I'll tell you what, if I ever get my chance, I'ma find me one of them, and I'm gonna make with them somewhat quick, 'cause I can take down whatever orcs they got, I'll tell you what. Sorry. I don't mean to brag, I'm just that good. That's all I'm saying. So, about the other tribes, right? Oh, right, I can tell you about some of them. There's a tribe, what, instead of, mating by fighting, right, how they do it is they literally make gifts for the ladies. The one who can craft the best gift gets the ladies. Yeah. Seems kind of weird, but then you think about them what makes the best weapons. Makes it easy to kill other people. To defend the clan. That is brilliance right there. Hard to argue with that. Unless you punch him in the face. Yeah. Well, then you got another tribe of orcs. All female orcs. They don't really mate with men. At least that's the rumour. I don't know if that's true. Because you see a whole bunch of them. They could be, and this is the legend, mind you, that they're so good at fighting that they've never died. In fact, whenever they were supposed to die, they would just spring back up again. Again, that's a rumour. Never really seen that tribe. There are some tribes where the orc women are bigger than the orc men, and vice versa. 'Cause we like it that way. Breeds better competition, you see. And we're all about the competition. But me, I got dreams. I don't want to be a masseuse forever. I want to die gloriously in battle like. But more important than that, I want to be the biggest war boss whatever crossed this continent. I want to be the one to take down the biggest monster there ever is. Rumour has it, that's Jolene. The woman what lives in the empty tower. That's what Keitham told me anyway. The lich boy. That bag of bones is scarier than he looks. He got magic, weird magic. Don't mess with that kind of magic. But I'll tell you, Waagh's name would go down in history. If I were to go out, find her, beat her, and show everyone I'm the best what there is. That would be glorious. But in the meantime, this is a nice gig. You get massaged. Occasionally you get to sleep with someone. It's not bad. Oh, come on. No, come on. You don't think it's all that bad, do you? Someday I'll go out there. Someday I'll be the best fighter there ever is. Best barbarian, really. Got the rage in me. Granted to you, I haven't used it in a while. But look at how I got them nuts out of your body. You're fitting right and proper, aren't you? That's what I like to hear. Go on, give yourself a stretch. Feel like a brand new me, don't you? Ah, see? Knew you'd like it. Ha ha. Yeah, sure I can interest you in the happy ending. All right, I get it. Some humans have a hard time looking at us. I get it. Sometimes it's hard looking at you pinkskins. Granted to you, not always. You're not so bad yourself. Though I doubt you could take your own in a fight. Oh, I'm kidding. Don't worry. Oh, that's my throne. From back when I was a chieftain. We keep it in the corner there, though. It's my thinking spot, you see. After my tribe realized I was dead, I told them that if they didn't give me my throne, I was going to haunt them until the end of the earth. They got scared. 'Cause see, most ghosts, they can't touch you, but they can hurt you. I could do both real hard, and they learned real quick to give me my chair. So I took it with me. And that's how I brought it here. It's a good thinking spot, isn't it? Got a fire there to make me look all broody and gloomy. Some of you humies find it really attractive. So do some of the others. Not everyone, though. You know, it's interesting. We actually do got good relations with a lot of the other. You know, it's funny. We actually do got a lot of good relations with the other races. What with the elves and the dwarves. We used to hate each other something fierce. That was until Jolene came. Made everyone work together. Oh, but if I could take her down, I'd be the greatest orc that ever lived. I'd do a lot for us orcs. We get mistreated a lot, you see. Most everyone sees us as big, dumb blokes. But that ain't true. We got culture. All of us do. Rich, vibrant, and beautiful. Sure, it may be hella violent, but that don't mean it ain't beautiful. Sorry. I don't mean to go on and on about it. I should be asking you about yourself, getting you to relax. After all, you're our guest, right? No, you don't like talking much, do you? You actually like to hear my stories? Weird. No problem. I got tons of them for sure. And if you ever want any more stories, you can always talk to me. Each of us has our own rich history, you know. Not just the orc clans, but each of us here what works in the old brothel. Speaking of which, I heard you had a real great night with that werewolf over there. Speaking of which, I heard someone had a real great night with a werewolf over there. Louie, yeah. We heard you all the way from over here. You were snoring something fierce. You must have slept like a baby. But we also heard the other things too. Not to embarrass you. Just sound like you were having a good time is all I'm saying. And, well, if you ever getting in your head, have a good time with someone else, give someone else a try, well, my door is always open. Not that I'm being presumptuous to say that is to say that you wouldn't want, I mean, listen, I find you surprisingly, for a Yumi, attractive. I think it's the thickness. Well, yes, are your thighs, and your booty, as the Yumi say, though I haven't seen your cash or your chest. No, I mean your treasure chest. You know, the stuff what we carry booty in, treasure, whatnot. Haven't seen any of that on you, but still, you look like you got a thick Skull, meaning you can take a beating. You may not be tough enough to beat old Waaagh, but you seem tough. And I like that. So, hopefully I'll see you around. Oh, and, Maz'll take you back for the, massage. Again, if you're up to me, I'll do it for free. You're soft. And I gotta admit, I'm beginning to like it. Right, sorry. Well, take care then, I suppose. What you mean? Oh, come back later, today? Well, that's what you want. I'll be here.